What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and yes, I am about to get the greatest wide receiver ever to play in the NFL for free. But before we get into that, we're going to go through and take away some of the other things that are on other players to make that happen. Now, if you're a no money spent player, you're in the right place, because I'm going to make sure that I give you as much knowledge as I can so that you don't ever overspend or you don't drop the bag on cards that you don't need to. Now, for many of us that have been grinding the game throughout the year, we should be MUT level 99. If you are not a MUT level 99, you need to search GmiasWorld for how to level up fast and get to those videos and get your butt up to a level 99. You know, well, not your butt, realistically, your Madden Ultimate Team, but, you know, it's just a saying. But listen, don't worry about that. The bottom line is this. When I first logged on and I checked Randy Moss's price, it was this right here, 1.09 mil. We are obviously not in the business of spending that kind of coin for any card right now, unless it's something that you really, really want, because most of us know what the current golden tickets are going to be because they've already been released, but we don't know what the development team has yet to release their golden tickets, as far as I know with my knowledge of the situation. So we don't know what else is coming. Also, we have to be prepared for rookie premieres. So with all of that surrounding everything, we have to do what's in the best interest of keeping our coin stack up to the best of our ability. So what I like to do, you know, I'm going to run around, take a look at what's going on. Let's see what's happening. What cards do I have that I can either sell or I can take the 99 overall power-up pass from? I was looking like, yo, can I raid sell this dude? No, we don't need to raid sell nobody. We have a 99 overall power-up pass, right? And we're using it on Adoree Jackson right now because when we went through the setup for his card, we couldn't find him in the auction house and I didn't want to spend the coins. So because you can just make his set, he's one of those draft promo players, it's not that big of a deal. You can still get your stuff done. So we're going to go ahead and check his price in the auction house. Like, this is what you have to do. I know it seems like, yo, bro, why don't you just do this? No, it's a process. You have to check to make sure you covered all the bases. You got to check to see if it's a set. You got to check to see what the price is on the auction house. Because believe it or not, you know those guys that be tweeting stuff or putting on Facebook, oh, yo, I got a snipe? That stuff is real. People make mistakes when I've done it. I've put numbers up and forgot a zero. Dude, I was like, yo, dude, I just wanted to like, all right, man, you know what? Let me just go over here and just go sit down and slap myself in the face a couple times. But it hurts when you do it. That's why I always say, be very, very careful when you're listing items for sale, because we've all done it in a rush to go ahead and just get rid of the card. And it hurts when you put it up for less, right? So a lot of these cards you can actually snipe, because some people, they don't know the value of the cards. And every year, EA brings in so many more people into Ultimate Team, and they don't understand. And I know it's like, yo, bro, we're preying on the weak, but we're not really doing it. Like, they gotta learn, they gotta figure it out. And like, I had to figure it out too. I didn't learn this much about Madden Ultimate Team by just not like putting the time in. So we're gonna make off with their, you know, their losses. Like, yo, hold this, and we've all done it. So in that regard, you can go and look in the auction house and try to snipe cards that you're trying to take passes off of. But when they have a set and you already know what the set value is, it's probably just easier if the cost is right to just make the card. You know, it's a 99 overall card. It's going to cost us whatever you just saw me put in there, the 180, 180, 360 plus whatever, a little bit of, like, probably like around 450 is going to cost me, right? So that's to replace the 99 overall power-up pass that's currently on Adoree right now. All right, so we complete the set, we get the card, we get his power-up. Bam, that's all said and done. We're ready to go. We move on to the next thing. We go and we take off the card, and then we add in his actual card instead of using the power-up pass, right? Now, you guys are probably like, yo, Gmia, bro, you know, eventually, like, you know, these card prices are going to start plummeting. You know, how do you know when to take the power-up pass off? See, that's the interesting thing, right? Because Randy Moss is not obviously going to remain at 1 million coins, but it doesn't really matter, because the value is in his name. Randy Moss just sells, especially in Madden. Like, it's just like, look, Randy Moss, all right, yo, we want him. So it doesn't matter what his value is, because I always get this question, you know, should we just wait for his price to go down before we actually purchase him, or is it mandatory to use a power-up pass? It's not mandatory, but if you spend the coins, you're gonna lose. I saw like some of the sales, like 1.2, 1.3, you're gonna lose on that. Because by the time I looked at it, it was 1.09. So the price will come down. So if you're asking if it makes sense to first go and, you know, use a power pass, try out the card, and then spend, that is the route that I usually take. I usually go the route of trying out the card with a power pass. If I like it, yo, dude, I might just leave the power pass on him. Or, like I said, I will wait until it comes down and then I'll get it. But for me, I'm gonna get my second 99 overall power pass in like another 10 days or something like that. I don't know, it's like, it's a certain amount of days that I have left. So I will have more options. So if you look at his card, I already had everything there. I get his 99 overall for free, and they didn't even charge training, which is unbelievable with EA Sports, because like, bro, it's a training party. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. So it's like, oh snap, they're not charging training. And I want to point out, like what I just showed you guys with the change of direction, this is a very, very important part that I wanted to add in. If you have him on a theme team, it doesn't really matter about the, the change of direction and all that stuff. He gets the boost from the theme team. So although he has sprinter, and you see that he has a sprinter on there, it doesn't affect him at all because he's part of the theme team. So it's 99 everywhere, bro. Like, this is what's interesting. I'm kind of happy now that nobody made a golden ticket Randy Moss, because you wouldn't have been able to get a better card. Like this card right here being an ultimate legend, you would not have been able to logically get a better card. So it actually worked out that nobody made him, and they made guys like Brandon Ayuk, which doesn't make any sense. But with his height, his speed, he's gonna burn people just naturally because he's Randy Moss. Like, I know that sounds weird, but certain players, and you guys know what I'm talking about, Deion Sanders, stuff like that, LT, these players, they just get glitchy for no apparent reason. So this is what you're looking at right now. And yes, we have Moss with him. He can Moss and all that good stuff. Just make sure you have deep out and deep in on him, and you should be pretty much good to go. But regardless of the route that you take it, I want everybody to understand, the sprinter on any theme team, any team he played for, just leave the sprinter on. It doesn't hurt. Like, even with the agility being 98, it's not a big deal, bro. Like, who cares if it's a 98? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about that. You can take it off and just say, you know what? I just want to go and just have everything, 99 or whatever. But I don't think, for whatever reason, because there's no minus, I don't think it really matters. It's sort of like the catching traffic and the agility. They just didn't want them to be completely 99. Maybe a developer will put it out and make a, a golden ticket Randy Moss and just give them completely 99s all across. But that's pretty much what you're looking at. So I would suggest that if you have a 99 overall power pass, which most of you guys do, throw it on Randy Moss, get him for free, and then pretty much you can figure out everything else. And then you would just go from there. And that's how I would put it together. But that's the way I did it. I had it on the other guy, Adori, took it off, blasted it out with him. I'm going to see exactly what he's about. But I think that he's good enough to kind of stay out there and put in work for us. So go ahead and check him out. If you have any other questions about it, if you want to know any more details, like, what's going on with him, how I'm going to be incorporating him into the offense, because we are running the Bills offensive playbook right now, just let me know. Leave it in the comments. Somebody will answer. Very, very good community here. So I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised with the responses to your questions. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Go ahead and have a blessed day. One love, y'all.